Perfect. Well, Nocries, thank you so much for doing this. I wanted to kick things off appropriately by asking, where did you get the name Nocries from?
Hi. Mm, Actually, I made up this name because I want something short and I want at the same time to be a little bit funny. And I think, okay, something about I mentioned that on North America there are many people who is typing "Don't cry" in chat in and I thought I have to make something with it, and I made up with no cries.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Is that a name you plan on sticking with then for whatever comes in the future? You want to stick with that name?
I think I have to stick it because I already people know me with that name, so I think don't have another opportunity to change it.
Awesome. Overall, when did you first start playing Counterstrike?
Mm, When I was 6 years old,
You
the
said
first time I yeah
six, six?
yeah the first time I played CS it was 6 years old. CS 1.6.
Wow. So you started playing CS at 6 years old. How old are you now?
I'm 18 right now, but I don't really remember that I was playing regularly often at 6 years old. I just remember that my first time was at 6, but um, often I started play when I was 11.
Okay, so like you kind of like you touched the game a little bit at 6 years old, and then by 11 years old you were playing more regularly.
Yeah, 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 right.
Gotcha. Okay, that makes
So
sense.
so basically maybe 7, 8 years in CS.
That's still like a young age to be introduced to CS. Who got you into the game?
Um, I already said this on another. Okay, let me say it again. Um, my father just showed me this game. We were playing in the internet cafes. We were playing at home. We were playing 1v1, and um, I think uh, he's the the guy who invited me to CS community.
And I know you've also answered this question in other interviews and pieces I've seen. So where are you from originally? Are you are you from Mongolia but born in Russia but you live in North America? Can you explain that one?
I'm the citizen of Russian Federation. I was born in Russian Federation. I speak Russian, Buryat, my nationality language, and there is, if we compare to USA, there is a small state in Russia. The name is Republic of Buryatia. Um, there where I live all my life. So we know Buryat language. It's almost the same with Mongolian. Um, and we have roots from Mongolia country. I don't have a Buryat flag on FACEIT, so I decided to um, I will put Mongolian because it's similar. It has the same um, herbs. I don't know how to say it. Coat of arms on the flag, so I put Mongolian.
And then you're living right now in North America.
Yeah, I studied here.
Okay, so the reason why you're in North America is because of school?
Yeah, correct.
And then do you plan on staying in North America for like an extended or like a long period of time?
Um, I don't know. I think it's not possible because I have a student visa,
Ah,
but
we got to get that extended. We got to figure something out.
yeah, I might go to the how is it say it um next level of bachelor degree.
Oh, yeah, bachelor degree?
Yeah, something. Yeah, we'll see what it will be in the future. But for sure, I want to play from North America because I study here. I don't want to back to Europe because I just came from Europe, you know.
How long do you plan on being in North America? How long does that current student visa last?
Um, Basically, I think I'll be here for 4 years.
You said four more years.
Yeah.
Oh, that's plenty of time. There's a lot can get done in 4 years.
Yeah, that's true.
Uh,
I'm
that's awesome though, because I feel like right when you said that, when you said you're born in Russia but you have Mongolian roots, I don't know about you, but I look at Counterstrike and especially the current state of CS and competitive CS. Obviously, Russians, CIS region, known for their dominance, but most recently, Mongolia also having great representation. You know, recently taking #1 in the world. You are the perfect mix of both those roots, but we got you here in North America, so we want to hold on. We want to hold on to that.
Oh, yeah, thank you guys. I mean, I'm just the guy who is playing FACEIT, you know. I don't feel I'm the great player or something else.
It's funny you say that because obviously you were playing Face It for quite some time, and then all of a sudden you start getting accused because you're playing so well. So how long were you playing Face It before you started facing accusations of cheating?
Mm, First time I played FACEIT in 2022, I started playing FACEIT. I really liked it because there was no cheaters. I was playing before in matchmaking, no premiere. There was no premiere at that moment. I liked it. I like the 128 tick rate. So I already played FACEIT about 3 years, for 3 years. And I mean, if I was the guy who has 8,000 games on FACEIT, many skins, 100 level of Steam, no one would say that I'm a cheater. I will not have a hype, I guess.
And so you think
It's
so
I
you th-
think it's just circumstances that I was hyped.
And so when it comes to like when you first had like people accusing you, do you remember like when that was? You started playing Faces in 2022. When was the
hmm
first time where you dealt with people like accusing you of cheating or accusing you of being too good? It was suspicious.
I don't remember that someone was texting that I'm cheater on FACEIT 2 years ago because when I was playing CS:GO FACEIT, no one said, nobody is saying that someone cheated because um, FACEIT was a platform that there is no cheaters on this platform. I still believe there is no cheaters on FACEIT. The people might think, okay, you are paid from FACEIT. They invited to the office. That is why you are saying that there is no cheaters. No, I'm not. I'm swear because personally, I have never met a guy who was um, who was suspicious. Okay, so I think the first time I was accused by a cheater, it was in North America. When I had 2800 IL, I just started playing CS. I think the first guy who mentioned it was um, Budamatic. And after that, people started accusing me more and more.
And then eventually you reach #1 in North American Face It. Is that
Yeah,
when you feel like the accusations like peaked, like they reached their max point, you know, because all of a sudden you were becoming a name for yourself and then you reach #1? Did the accusations like, you know, continue to grow then, or did you also gain some legitimacy? People were like, "Oh, he's a legit player because he reached #1." Which one did you feel more of?
definitely people started more accusing me of cheaters, like maybe 10 times more when I got top one FACEIT. Um, and they started spamming all FACEIT chats, groups, supports. community managers like FACEIT of Darwin. He doesn't have the funny thing that people telling that Darwin doesn't ban cheaters, but he doesn't have any relations to anti-cheat team. He's just a community manager. So I know that someday they will text me about this situation, and I was waiting for it.
And so, what would you say? How long was that grind to reach number one? Uh, how many games did you have to play? How many hours did you put in to reach number one on Face It?
Mm, I didn't count, but I guess maybe 200, 200 games. I achieved top one. I was 2800 Evo, and I played solo all the time.
Solo
Just
queue.
maybe 5 times. I played 2Q, 3Q, but I lost the games, so I thought I have a party cures, and I played solo.
And overall on Face It, how what's the record? Like how what's the longest amount of time you've ever played CS without sleep?
Um, Actually, I'm not the guy who is playing 24 hours in a row, but I'm just, mm, I think maximum maybe 15 hours.
Okay.
I
Cool.
love, so when I'm tired, I love just to go sleep because um, there's less chance that you'll win because if you tilt it, um, you don't want to play, you don't want to win. So just guys, if you feel bad, if you're feeling tired, just go sleep and to play on the next day.
Professional advice. What's the most amount of pugs you've played in a row? Face It pugs.
I didn't count, but I've seen some people find history that I played like 15 games in one day, and I thought, wow, I didn't even mention.
You
I
didn't
didn't
even know you played 15 in
I
one
did
day?
I didn't even know, right? So that is why that's how I love FACEIT
Yeah, I mean
and
it seems
Counterstrike.
like you love Face It and you love CS if you play 15 games and you have no idea you played 15 games.
That's true. That's true.
So you've also said before, you know, you're residing in NA, you're going to be in North America for the next 4 years or so. But you've also said that if you were to compete in CS, you would want to compete for a North American team. Is is the reasoning there because you're going to be here anyway, or would you prefer to play for a North American team over other regions? Like, can you explain that?
Yeah. Um, I don't want to be like a hero. I said this because I study here, so I think there is a small chance that I'll go to Europe back again and I'll play from Europe. Maybe just if I got the good offer, really good offer, that I'll come back to Europe. So um, I study here and I will not play Europe with 100 ping. So I want to play with the NA team.
Is there an NA team you have in mind that you would like to play for?
Of course, I would love to play the best team in North America. I mean, in the game at all. But um, I don't have much experience. I'm just face it bugger, um, and I'm looking forward to see some offers, and I'm looking forward to improve myself at the competitive level.
And I
So I can,
oh sorry.
yes.
I just know I know it's been very recent since your name was cleared after the Face It investigation, but after receiving number one on Face It for all of North America, and now with the Face It investigation clearing your name, have you have you received any offers? Are you expecting any offers?
I would just say that I have contact with some teams. Um, they reached me, so we we're waiting.
Are any of those teams, you know, tier one, tier two?
Yeah, I mean, I can't say, but it's really good teams. Like everyone know them.
Okay, that's okay. Okay, I wasn't sure what to expect with that one. So I feel like you got to be in such a weird situation where, again, born in Russia, Mongolian roots, you have ties to Europe, but you're here in North America going to school. All of a sudden, you fall in love. You're playing CS. You have this fast rise to number one in FACEIT. You got a lot of notoriety and attention on you, potential offers, but you're still trying to go to school, maybe compete here. Like, what what's your mind like right now? Is life hectic? Are you enjoying it? Like, do you want to like finish out school before you go compete? What's the goals here? Do you know?
Yeah. So the goal is, of course, I want to try some tournaments in CS. I want to go forward to like really. I mean, um, I want to win a major, to be honest. So if I'll get a good offer, I'll probably just quit the college. Um, but if I will play for a tier 2 team, of course I'll just continue to play, and also at the same time I'll study at college. So we'll see what will be in the future. I don't know yet.
Yeah, this is it's so like it's a wild time for CS when I first saw your name pop up, because Face It is like a niche. It's like obviously people keep track of Face It, but in the grand scheme of like esports and gaming, it's still a bit of a niche. So you see names pop up, but unless you're
Hmm.
getting to that number one spot, you're not gonna notice a name too often. So it's such a wild time in CS and in gaming where you can come out of seemingly nowhere and just grind a
Yeah,
game that you love and now have a pretty good amount of attention behind you. It's got to be an exciting time. Um,
yeah.
so let's talk about this Face It investigation, and I'll probably link it down below in case people don't know. You went to their HQ for 3 or 4 days. You played under their team's surveillance, right in front of their anti cheat team. So it was directly in their HQ. How does something like that come about? Did they message you and say, "Hey, you want to clear your name? You want to come to the office?" Or how does that come to be?
All right. So mm, when I got top one of North America Face It, um, on the next day, Facey Darwin texted me on the Twitter and said, "Hey, do you want to have a talk today or tomorrow?" Uh, I said, "Of course, yeah, uh, I'm super down," and we talked about this. So we decided that there is a chance that I can go to FACEIT headquarters and play there. A chance because they have to make all that things happens, the specs, PC specs, devices. Yeah, you know.
And then you get there. Are you?
Yeah,
I mean, you got to be nervous, right?
I was super nervous.
Like, so when you sit down for those first couple of games, like, are you shaking a little bit? Because you have a lot to. It's crazy
Hmm.
because you have to adapt to a new situation, a new environment, being watched directly by people, and everyone else is going to be watching these vods, these clips. It's got to be a whole new type of nerves for you.
Yeah. To be honest, I feel so nervous, but I didn't feel that I'm shaking. Um, because maybe because I love to play in hard.
Environments, you like the pressure.
Yeah, I love the pressure because yeah, that's correct. I love to play against good players, against pro players. I would prefer better to play with pro players against pro players than rather than low elo packs on FACEIT. So I love these risks, and I feel that I'm alive, you know. So maybe that helped me a little bit. Mm, but of course, I felt a lot of pressure. I thought the main thing, I was scared that I'm gonna play like a noob, and what will be in the future? Like FACEIT will say, okay, he played very bad. Unlucky, I think it's just PC environment, other stuff, and I really was scared about that. But I don't know why, but I played at FACEIT better than home. I have all games and only one lose at FACEIT headquarters. A lot, like almost every game, top one tap, 100 ATR, and the first FPLG was pretty good as well.
Yeah, I mean, it just I imagine if there's any teams watching, the way you responded to the pressure has to be a high point, and you saying that you want to play against better players. I mean, you're still so young, and so if you get into even the upper tiers of FACEIT or even into these some of these scrims, even in North America, let alone if you get the chance to do things against European teams and so on, like you're so young. I feel like there's still so much room for improvement. I feel like you probably feel the same. Like you have gotten this good solely in North American FACEIT. How good do you think you can get?
Yeah, yeah. Yes, I'm looking forward to play with good players, with pro players on tournaments. So we'll see.
And they also had some results in there. I just wanted to make sure I mentioned this in case people are wondering. They found the results. They didn't find any discrepancies, I believe, between your gameplay there and your gameplay at home. They also found no evidence of multi-accounting, no smurfing, no win trading. The only thing they did say you had multiple Steam accounts. So one of your original Steam accounts, you said had 6,000 hours. So that's your current one, 6,000 hours on CS, and some
Yes.
older ones around 10,000 hours.
No, it's all together. It's 10,000 hours with my
Altogether.
main account. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll explain about it. So yeah, I had only one FACEIT account all time, but I was playing on not personal Steam accounts because I was young and I just can't afford in my region. Not every boy can afford to buy a CS:GO because it was expensive for us, and that is why I played on friends' accounts, on family members' accounts. And also I played on pirate version of CS 1.6 and CSGO CS Source. So if we combined it all together, um, it will be 10,000 hours probably,
I,
maybe
to-
more.
I totally forgot you used to have to actually pay for the game. I forgot that it went free to play.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh man,
that's true.
that's awesome. So there was also some other stuff in there that I found interesting. I only have a few questions left. I apologize. It's just like a really interesting conversation to me. So I know we're going a little over time. Um, you also reached Radiant in Valorant, right?
Right.
Over in Europe. Do you know what Radiant rank you reached?
It was just top 500. Like I didn't play. I just reached Radiant and I didn't play anymore. Um, I achieved my goal and I left from Valorant.
So you just achieved your goal of the top rank in the game. And was there like a choice you had to make in your mind of like, do I want to pursue Valorant or pursue CS? Like, why'd you choose CS?
I chose CS because I don't feel that I'm gonna be punished. I don't feel I'm gonna be punished here. In Valorant, um, there's so many lucky moments that enemies just can make lucky shots and I'm I'm gonna die instantly. But in CS, it's more about skill and other stuff. So I decided to go CS and just um, small thing about Valorant. I was playing on Reyna. It's a hero that you just need to kill, and that's it. You don't have any abilities.
So you feel like Valorant, had more luck involved, and CS took more skill. There was less randomness
Mhm.
in CS versus Valorant.
Um, yeah, so there's many lucky shots in Valorant, um, and of course there's need some skill. I mean, you need a skill in Valorant too, but if you have a skill, uh, you can be destroyed by Silver One in Valorant because they'll just have lucky shots.
Interesting. When it comes to this whole thing, this whole FACEIT investigation, I know we already talked about the pressure of you having to perform at a FACEIT HQ anyway. What were you thinking though when even someone like Ropz is responding and he's making comparisons back to when he was an accused cheater and he had to clear his name with FACEIT, and now you're kind of like seen as the next up and comer who is undergoing a similar situation to one of our greatest of all time, and even he's engaging with all of this.
hmm When I first his reply, I was so happy that like um I'm the second guy who is playing at headquarters. So I feel good.
Big shoes to fill.
Yes.
All right, we got some community questions for you. These be more probably fast fire. Uh, why do you play? And I correct me if I'm wrong. Why do you play with default skins?
Mm, I just don't like to spend money on skins. Like I would better spend them on on food, on clothes, on other stuff instead in real life. I can just ask for a skin to a teammate and that's it. But I like skins. I really like skins. I think it makes you better at CS. I mean, shooting is um much comfortable and to if you have good skins.
All right, we need to get you an inventory, Ace. I'm sure someone out there will eventually be, I mean, be giving you skins if you actually want it. But that's smart, man. Skins do buy more things in real life that bring more value than. But hey, if you said they make you shoot better, we got to get you an inventory. Um, do you? This is a question I think you kind of teetered on too. When it comes to experience, do you think right now that you would be ready to play at tier one?
No, I'm not ready to play at tier 1 because there's a lot of things that I have to learn. Um, but if I have like maybe few, few months, I probably can play on tier 1. I don't even have a perspective. I don't even have knowledge about tier 1 players because I didn't play against tier 1 players. So I don't know how I will perform against them. I didn't play on Europe with a 10 ping, so I don't know. I played on Europe with 120 ping and my peak was 3k elo. Mm, so of course I need some knowledge,
And
and
have
after that I might play on tier 1.
and have you ever
Um,
competed on LAN?
just a small ones against schools in my city.
Did you win those? I assume.
Yeah, I won it
Um,
with my team.
People were also curious watching some of your FACEIT gameplay, and I didn't watch all your games or see all your game results, but people were curious: were you opping more at FACEIT HQ versus using a rifle? And they were curious why that was.
Mm, I was playing. I didn't. There's no reason that I played more with AWP. As I said, I feel it more that in this round I can play with AWP. Maybe there was easy games because all games I won, so I had a lot of money to buy an AWP, and I played with AWP.
Good reasoning. Do you think it's possible to have a successful young team out of North America right now?
Uh, if we take all the best players of North America, I think they will easily compete against on tier 1 level.
This is my last question for you. It's been a great time. People were very curious. What major changes have you made to your play style or your mechanics in game as you've gone through this rise in CS?
Mm-hmm. The main thing I started play more aggressive because I, I don't have 120 ping anymore, so I started to win more duels, more rivals, and I think it's the main thing why I'm high elo right now. I just kill the people.
Awesome. I got one last one for you. When it comes to like CS players you've been inspired by, whether it be playstyle wise or people you just love to watch, do you have like a favorite player out there?
Yeah, Monacy and Dunk.
Odyssey Dog. The roots
and
make sense. The roots make sense.
and I was mentioned it too. When I was young, my my favorite player was Russian Butcher, Русский Мясник. He is the YouTuber on um, and played CS 1.6, so was really good.
Got you. Nocries, that was incredible. I just want to say thank you for coming on and answering all these questions. I really appreciate your time, and I'm
Thank you for having me.
super excited for what's next, man. Super excited.
Yeah, thank you for having me. It was really cool to talk with you. I really, I hope in the future I'll win the major.
Boom. I will.
But as I said, guys, I'm just a FACEIT player. I I don't know.